Welcome to the Coffee and Turner Syndrome podcast,
where we talk all about Turner syndrome.
I'm Brooke.
I'm Andrea.
Now let's hop
into today's episode.
Hi guys, and welcome to the Coffee and Turner Syndrome podcast. I know you guys are used to hour-long episodes with me and Andrea, and we have been making plans to get back to those, but I didn't want to miss the opportunity to acknowledge the first day of Turner Syndrome Awareness Month. Obviously, we have some really fun and exciting things planned for Awareness Month, but I didn't want to miss the first day. I feel like it can be really special. It's something that honestly I didn't even know about growing up. I didn't know there was a Turner Syndrome Awareness Month. I didn't know there was this whole community of others who were dealing with this. And that's kind of what I want to kick off Awareness Month talking about. I want to take just a few minutes to talk about the idea of awareness, what it means, sharing our stories, and what sharing our stories means, and really appreciate how powerful Awareness Month can be, how powerful our stories are, and why it is important to acknowledge it and not let it pass, and be confident in not only talking about Awareness Month, but Turner Syndrome in general. Whatever I can do to help you guys feel confident in sharing your stories, I want to do that. You guys know I really feel strongly. Our stories are powerful and important and mean more than we realize sometimes. In the last episode, I shared my response to the mom that was sharing her daughter's Turner syndrome diagnosis on Instagram. And she wasn't sharing details. She wasn't going into medical complications and history and none of that. She was just sharing that her daughter has it. And I want to poke at or talk about one specific aspect of that episode, that discussion that was in the last episode, because I think it is one of the things that I have learned the most since starting to share my story. And that's that there really are others out there that are hungry for and needing and wanting to hear other Turner syndrome stories. That there's a lot of people looking to hear other people's experiences and are very blessed by being able to. And it doesn't have to be detailed. It doesn't have to be, these are all of my complications. No, I've gone into great detail, but it doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to look like that. It can look like sharing you have the diagnosis too, and all the amazing things that are happening in your life. We go through a lot. We talk about this, I feel like every episode lately, but we go through a lot with triggers in our lives. Like, there's a lot of heaviness. And just to have that encouragement that there are good aspects to life still, even when Turner syndrome is involved, that's not a bad thing. And I also want to talk about the fact that she actually got the backlash for referring to Down syndrome or comparing Turner syndrome to Down syndrome. People don't know what Turner syndrome is. And that's why Awareness Month can be so important too. Because even just sharing that you have it on social media means all of the people that you're friends with on social media now have heard the word Turner syndrome when they may never have before. And that's how. That is new people hearing about Turner syndrome and finding out what it is for the first time and having a little more awareness. having some of the mystery taken away from it because, oh, well, I've heard that before. I think I saw this person posted that they have it. I'll ask them more about it. And it can be amazing. Just posting that you have it, not even going into detail about the complications it brings into your life, because we all know those complications look different for everybody. So, sure, sharing a little more detail and sharing the things you struggle with can, you know, give a little encouragement that you're not alone in fighting with your HRT medicine or being annoyed with short people problems or what have you, like having to go through all the tests and being really annoyed and not wanting to sit in an MRI machine anymore. Those are valuable moments also, but it doesn't have to be like that. It can be however you're comfortable sharing it with someone new. Maybe it's not on social media. Maybe it's in person with someone that you had not really thought about sharing about it before, but they may find value in it. And it can be as simple and low pressure as you want. It all matters. Any level of awareness matters, and sharing our stories matter. So I wanted to encourage you all not only to have fun and celebrate Awareness Month and not let the moment pass, because I do feel like for such an unknown condition, it is special to take a moment to acknowledge it and try to share with others and raise awareness for something that is massively impactful when you have it in your life. Um, but I wanted to encourage you that if you feel intimidated by how you see others raising awareness, feel free to make your way of raising awareness your own. Come up with a new creative idea that you're more comfortable with if what you're seeing you aren't. That's totally okay too, and just as valuable, just as valid of a way to raise awareness. There is no special recipe to how raising awareness has to look. And I think that's important to remember because, this month rolls around every year and we're all like, yeah, raise awareness. And we share the ways we're doing it. But there's a lot of ways to make an impact for awareness. It does not have to look any particular way. So don't feel pressure to have it look any particular way. Make it fun, make it creative, make it your own, and just enjoy it. And above all else, I want to take this Turner Syndrome Awareness Month to remember how strong we all are and remind us that we can do hard things. We already are doing hard things. We already are, and we can feel proud of that. That's a good reminder for ourselves that we do have strength because sometimes that's easy to forget. Can feel really heavy. We can feel really weighed down by everything that we're trying to do, everything we're trying to keep going and accomplish and make it through, and just getting through our routine of getting to appointments, making sure tests are done, keeping up on blood work, all the things that we deal with, make sure we took our medicine, all of that, right? But we need a moment to like acknowledge we're already doing hard things. So anything that comes, we can do it. And we've proven that already. So I wanted to take this moment to do that, just to kick it off with a little encouragement, I hope, and some good reminders. I hope this helps. I hope everybody has a wonderful Awareness Month and start to Awareness Month. I have some really fun ideas for the month to help raise awareness, to just make an impact and share our stories. So keep tuned for that. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful first week of Awareness Month. And we'll talk to you guys next time. Bye. The Coffee and Turner Syndrome podcast is a Butterfly Entertainment production. You can keep up with the Coffee and Turner Syndrome podcast on Instagram at Coffee and Turner Syndrome podcast. You can keep up with all of Butterfly Entertainment's podcasts, YouTube videos, films, and other projects on our Instagram page. We are at Butterfly Entertainment Group. Thanks for listening.